Hey y'all, it's AL Distance and welcome back to my channel. So, today we're going to talk about 50 Shades Freed. So this one is, I think, the sexiest movie of them all. I really enjoyed it. I was really impressed. Like, the way they translated the movie to film, which if you're a book lover like me, we're usually disappointed. I mean, we're happy, of course, to see the characters portrayed physically, but it's usually not as good as the book. And there were actually some changes that were made that I'm usually pissed about, and I'm definitely that person, like in the movie theater, angry, like, no, that did not happen. But I actually really liked the changes. I think they were for the better. Not that I think the book should have been written differently, but it just really fit the movie. Okay, so if you haven't read the book or watched the movie, don't watch this video because there are some spoilers. So first, the honeymoon time lapse. So we know in the book, it starts off with them on their honeymoon, and then she does these flashbacks to the wedding, to other parts of the honeymoon. So it's really cute. In the beginning, it's kind of like the intro. Like, the movie starts off with them sliding the rings on, and we love the characters, so we love reading like the itsy bitsy details of their life and their relationship. But of course in the movie, it's too long. So they kind of sped through it and did like little cute flashes of them like going to a show, going to the museum, so we could leave the rest of the movie for all the juicy little scenes. Next, let's talk about Dakota. So when the first movie was made, everyone hated it. People were so disappointed, including myself. I mean, I still watched it because that's what we do, but I was really disappointed. Surprised. I hated that they chose Dakota Johnson for the role of Anastasia, but after I watched the first movie, I'm like, no, she's actually perfect for this role. But Jamie didn't really fit into the role that well. But anyway, let's talk about Dakota first. She has really like just grown into the role of Anastasia. She has such a glow up in the final movie, and of course they say that in the book, but to see it is so like satisfying. Like, she has grown into being a rich wife. Like, she has on heels the whole movie. She has on her nice little bodycon dresses and her work dresses. She has her shades and her hair is all full with her bangs and everything. And they mention in the book, she says that she's more groomed, and I love how they show that. I love how you can see her growth and her transition. And you can tell she's been working out. She got this big booty out of nowhere. She looks so good. So she has really come into the new Anastasia beautifully. And I just learned that Jamie is actually married, which makes a lot of sense, because when he was doing that first movie, maybe one of the reasons why he didn't fall into the role so easily is because maybe he was scared to disrespect his wife, or it might have been so awkward to be intimate with another woman that way. But probably production had a talk with him and said, look, if you're gonna do this role, you gotta do it. So I don't know, maybe that was his thing. I think with this final movie, he's finally like really falling into the role of Christian. Or it could just be that my eyes are just used to seeing him that way. I don't know. So one of the big changes that I actually really appreciated was when Anna is at the bank and she's trying to get the $5 million for Jack Hyde, that asshole. And Christian calls her. And in the book, he thinks she's leaving him. He's really heartbroken. He just tells her to take it all. He's clueless to what's going on. But in the movie, I love that he picks up on it. He's like, Anna, this does not sound like you. What's going on? And he immediately knows, like, Anna is in trouble. And he tells the bank manager to just give her whatever she wants. So it's cool how it's kind of that same quote, like just give her whatever she wants. It does do whatever she wants you to do. But in the movie, he's saying that because he knows she has a plan and he knows something is up. Whereas in the book, he's just being insecure Christian. So I love that. Kate's brother is not even in the movie. I mean, his role isn't that significant. They kind of put Mia and Jose in some scenes together as if to imply like, oh, they're gonna start dating, but they didn't really mention it or say anything. But I mean, it would have been nice to have another cute face in the movie. Of course, Kate's brother is gonna be gorgeous. Like, look at Kate. So one scene that I was just a tad bit disappointed about was the nude beach scene when Anna takes off her bikini top. In the book, he's pissed. Like, we know that he's livid. He comes over like, Anna, what the fuck are you doing? But in the movie, it's kind of just passed over. He's like, come on, we're leaving now. And they jump on the jet ski and they're laughing. I mean, I guess in the movie, the scene wasn't really necessary, but I really enjoyed reading it in the book. And I just think it was so funny that she turned over and she was horrified. And in the movie, she kind of just like laughed it off. So that was like a scene I would have loved to see Christian at his possessive best. And another thing is the sex scenes, which is our favorite part about the movie. They were different this movie. They were less cinematic and they were more raw. They were a little more spontaneous, a little bit more realistic, a little bit more like just natural and just raw. It was just more believable. It was because the way people have sex in movies, nobody has sex like that in real life. It's just kind of like, in real life, it's kind of messy. It's spontaneous all over the place. It just has more of a like organic feel to it, and that's the way they did it in the movie. It's like I almost wish there was one more movie because I feel like they just perfected everything for this movie. But that's good because it go out with a bang. You want the last to be best, I guess. That's what you want people to remember you for. So they definitely did their jobs with this one. We're gonna talk about the Elena scene when Christian runs off like a scared little punk when Anna tells him she's pregnant. It wasn't changed in the movie at all, but it was so beautifully done. Like, I could feel the pain. Like, I almost cried in the movie theater. Like, just the fact that you would run to your ex when I tell you I'm pregnant. We're supposed to be talking about this together. And they highlight that Anna was dressing and putting on her lingerie, and they were having this argument, and she remained really strong. Actually, in the movie, she did cry, but she still gave that presence of strength. And she says, either we're gonna raise this baby together or I'm gonna do it on my own. You let me know. But it showed her growth, and it showed her maturing into a woman and into a mother who's gonna demand what she needs for her baby. So that scene was just like so beautifully done. So I definitely recommend the movie. I might go see it again. It was really a great production. Like, the actors, they executed everything so well. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below, make sure you like and subscribe. And if there's anything else you'd like to see me do a review on, like a book or a movie made from a book, just let me know. And I appreciate all feedback. Thanks, bye.